I strongly agree with the disbandment of communists. In Indonesia itself, the communists are very influential because it's very detrimental to the country. Many generals were killed by the communists. There is corroborating evidence that the communists are very cruel. On the night of 13 September and 1 October, six senior Indonesian generals were killed and the bodies thrown into a well. The assassins of the general announced the next day that a new revolutionary council and seized power, calling themselves the September 13 movement. With many senior army generals dead or missing, General Suharto took over leadership of the army and declared a field coup in October 2. The army quickly blamed the PKI coup attempt and instigate an anti-communist propaganda campaign across Indonesia. The evidence linking to PKI to every limited or that Suharto organized even in whole or in part and scapegoating the communists in the subsequent violent anti-communist purge. An estimate were killed and the PKI was effectively eliminated. From the evidence above, it's clear that the PKI was very cruel by killing influential general for Indonesia. So I strongly agree that Indonesia must be free from communists. In my opinion, I do not agree with the opinion of dissolving communists in Indonesia because in November, the PKI led a rebellion against colonial rule in West Java and West Sumatra. The PKI announced the formation of a republic. Many non-communist political activists were also targeted by the colonial government with the argument of suppressing the communist rebellion. Why is this so forbidden in Indonesia? Examples of communist countries are China, North Korea, and there are others. I take China as an example of a communist country. Why? Because at this time, China has proven that it will become the largest economic country. Now, China is ranked 2 and under the United States. I give some data on the development of China. First, the economy is growing relatively fast. In the first quarter of 2021, China's GDP reached 24.93 trillion yuan, about 15,900 trillion, up 18.3% compared to the first quarter of 2020 and up by 0.6% compared to the previous quarter. This figure is 10.3% higher than the achievement in the first quarter of 2019. So that the economy has grown on average 5.15% in the last 2 years. China will also continue to improve the consumption climate and encourage digital integration in various consumption activities, new infrastructure development, new urbanization development, and vital projects in the transportation and water conservation sector are also encouraged. So I strongly disagree with the dissolution of communism because in my opinion it's not cruel. It has been proven by the China state itself from that data. It's a shame if communism is disbanded. Communists have a good cause for the country. Why should it be rejected and dissolved Indonesia?